What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the B-Dubs Movie Hub. I've got a review for you today of the 4K Criterion edition of Seven Samurai. So I just want to talk a little bit about this as well as the Magnificent Seven. So stay tuned. One of the most thrilling movie epics of all time, Seven Samurai tells the story of a 16th century village whose desperate inhabitants hire the seven warriors to protect them from invading bandits. This 3-hour plus ride from Akira Kurosawa, featuring legendary actors Toshiro Mifune and Takashi Shimura, seamlessly weaves philosophy and entertainment, delicate human emotions, and relentless action into rich, evocative, an unforgettable tale of courage and hope. Probably not a whole lot I can say about Seven Samurai that hasn't already been said before. It's an epic masterpiece. I'm glad that I was able to watch this for the first time in 4K from the Criterion Collection. It looked amazing. The black and white is just, it looks so good on 4K. So I just wanted to kind of show off the packaging a little bit here. I got this during the recent Barnes & Noble 50% off sale. This was one of only two that I picked up this past November, so just wanted to kind of check it out. I don't think I opened it for that video. So you have the front and back here. There's a booklet in here. So you have the 3-disc set, the booklet that has some essays in it, some pictures from the film as well. I did read through a few of these so far. I do have to finish it up, but I thought there was some really kind of nice things in here. You know, it talks a little bit about Akira Kurosawa and John Ford, and obviously the similarities between Seven Samurai and the Magnificent Seven, a couple other samurai films that were remade into American westerns. So I just thought those were kind of interesting stories. Like I said, I still have to finish this up, but I do enjoy kind of reading through the booklets that come with these releases. Criterion, Second Sight, Umbrella, they all do really good work on these, so it's kind of cool to just take the time and read through the books and whatnot. The movie itself is fantastic. Like I said, it's an epic masterpiece. It takes its time. It's a little over 3.5 hours long, so you can break it up. There's actually an intermission in there. I ended up watching it straight through. I actually fast forwarded through the intermission just to kind of speed it up a little bit, but I watched it like on a Friday afternoon. So I just took the time, I sat down, and I watched all 3.5 plus hours of this, and it was well worth it. The actors are fantastic in this. The action scenes are really good, really fun battle scenes in this altogether, and you get a lot of strategic setups to how they're going to kind of save the village. They're teaching the villagers how to fight, so you get all of that stuff. It's all, it's very long, but it's worth it, and it puts it all, it just all comes together within the 3-hour plus runtime. I really enjoyed this movie. I recommend it to anyone who has not seen Seven Samurai to check this out. With that said, I've been wanting to watch more westerns, so watching Seven Samurai, prompted me to watch The Magnificent Seven. So I did. I've actually had this release for a while. This contains all 4 of the original Magnificent Seven movies, from 1960 all the way up to 1972. The first one from 1960 it's basically the same as Seven Samurai. A Western gunfighter is hired by a small town to help them kind of just be free of bandits. He goes out, hires his other 6 gunfighters to kind of help him out. Really good cast in this. You've got Yul Brynner, Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson, James Coburn, Eli Wallach. It's really, really solid cast in the first film altogether, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, as far as like remakes go, you kind of look at the remakes that happen nowadays, they're not always the best. Magnificent Seven is a solid remake of Seven Samurai. I really enjoyed it. It's followed by Return of the Seven, which brings back Yul Brynner as the main character in that one. I think it's also on here. It's Return of the Magnificent Seven, but it's also known as Return of the Seven. You have the guns of the Magnificent Seven. So in here, Yul Brynner is actually replaced by George Kennedy, same character. And you have the Magnificent Seven ride, where Lee Van Cleef comes in and takes over the role previously played by Yul Brynner and George Kennedy. The sequels are okay. I enjoyed them for what they were. They're all very similar, story where they're just hiring people to come in and help liberate these towns and these from these bandits. So I thought this was pretty good. Like I said, I've had this for quite some time on Blu-ray, so I thought this was just a nice little set. After I finished with the original quadrilogy there, I watched the more modern remake from 2016 starring Denzel Washington, Chris Pratt, Vincent D'Onofrio, Ethan Hawke. Just, again, another fantastic cast in a remake. This one, it's different characters than from the original Magnificent Seven movie. But again, very similar story. I actually really thoroughly enjoyed this as far as remakes go. Very good. Denzel Washington is just an all-time great actor. I really liked Vincent D'Onofrio in this. I thought he was really good as well. But this code is probably, this code's expired. So this set here, or this steelbook here, is really nice altogether. But I did like this one a lot. I thought it was really good. And I'm glad that, Seven Samurai has kind of prompted me to move into watching more Westerns, because I've been talking about it for months on this channel, is that I really want to start watching more. Alright, so that is my thoughts on Seven Samurai and the Magnificent Seven series here. Like I said, I enjoyed all of these. I highly recommend checking out Seven Samurai and all of Magnificent Seven movies if you haven't already. I really think it's well worth it to kind of go down that road and check all of these out. Again, this looks amazing. It is beautiful. It is one hell of an epic film. So please check this out. I need to actually watch more Akira Kurosawa. This is the first film of his that I've seen. So I'm going to go back eventually and start checking out more. I know he has a bunch from that were released by Criterion, so I'm probably going to go check those out. I think Yojimbo is probably going to be next up on the list. That's one of the ones that I know is pretty popular. So looking forward to checking that out as well. Let me know your thoughts on Seven Samurai, the Magnificent Seven, if you've seen them. What do you think about the Criterion? I know BFI did a 4K of Seven Samurai as well over in the UK. I'll post a picture of that here. So I'm not sure how that would compare, if it's the same 4K transfer, or I think there might be some different extras on that one. So you can get the BFI one if you prefer. I like the Criterion collection, so I went with that one. I hope you guys liked the video, so please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this out with your friends. I'm on Letterboxd, where I post reviews, Instagram, and Facebook, so I'll post a link to all those down below so you can follow me on those social media platforms. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.